I was at home and actually I was seeing the draw, and I was saying to my wife, "No, we're gonna get Spain," and she was behind me. "No, you're Portuguese. You're gonna get Portugal.
Yeah.
You're gonna get Portugal." So it's gonna be special. I know a lot of teammates from the selection of Portugal that we did the youth together, so it's just a special game.
Well, first of all, Mica,
Yes.
we're about 1/3 of the season underway. If you were to give a summary of both your season personally and that of Sparta, how would you summarize the season so far?
Yeah, if you see the first 5 games, a lot of people doubted us. It's normal because of the results we have, but we had also a lot of difficult games. And if you see after these 5 games how the team has grown and the results, the important points we have taken, so we are making steps. I think we are making big steps as a team. And now also Willem too, I think, is a fantastic team. I think the points doesn't reflect on the team they have. But we're gonna go there and try to win. Of course, we are confident. We come from a good series. Also, PSV, we did good. We could take maybe 1 point, so we are doing good. We have to keep on this track, and I think we will do important thing as a team.
Yeah, and of course for you personally, of course you made your debut for the national team of
Yes.
Luxembourg back in October. Of course 2020 will always be known as the year of the coronavirus, but I think for you
Yes.
personally, playing for Sparta every single day, playing for Luxembourg, it was a pretty good year despite, the tragedy of the coronavirus.
Yeah. I had a crazy year when we restarted with the training. I had a knee injury, so I lost a lot of preseason. But I worked my way up, and I spent a lot of time working my way up. And I'm actually happy because I'm fit. And to be honest, I was not expecting to make so many games until now. If I'm not wrong, I already did 17. So for me, the most important thing is to stay healthy, fit, and try to help the team as much as I can.
Yeah, because I just wanted to say, I mean, I guess you're fit because, you played this game for Luxembourg in between, when many of the guys here are just training. You played every single game for Sparta, even the 2-hour penalty game against ADO.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you must be looking forward to the winter break, right? To get a little bit of rest?
No, actually not.
No?
As I said before, I had this knee injury, so for me it was a difficult time. And I'm just glad to be able to play matches. So that's what I have in mind. I'm not even thinking to be honest, on the winter break. I'm thinking on the 3 games that are missing and to take as much points as possible for Sparta.
Yeah. Then about the national team of Luxembourg.
Yes.
You had the draw, of course, last week for the World Cup qualifiers. Were you real elated when you saw that Portugal was in the same group? Because of course for you it's special, right?
Yeah. I was at home and actually I was seeing the draw. And I was saying to my wife, "No, we're gonna get Spain," and she was behind me. "No, you're Portuguese. You're gonna get Portugal.
Yeah.
You're gonna get Portugal." So it's gonna be special. I know a lot of teammates from the selection of Portugal that we did the youth together. So it's just a special game. But we know it's a difficult group. But we already proved that we can do important things as we did in the Nations League. So I think as a selection we are also growing, and it's a process that we are making step by step, and I hope one day we will get an important achievement.
Yeah, because of course for a small nation, Luxembourg used to be one of the. They're still a small country, of course, but when you look at the results, I saw them as well. You're winning as Cyprus, winning as Montenegro. You're not the little punching bag of Europe anymore. You're really getting results.
Yeah, as I said, like the last 5 years, it changed a lot. If you see our group, we have a lot of talent, young players that are playing in really good tournaments. So. It's a process. The national team, also the federation, are making good things, and we believe in the project. So we don't have nothing to lose in this group. We're gonna fight and of course try to do something important.
Yeah, and of course against Portugal, like you said, because I was looking at against the team that you were playing back then, 2013 it was, I think, when you played in the youth team with Joao Cancelo, for example. Well, if he starts at right back and you're at left back, then you'll probably be facing him. That's pretty nice,
I know him good, so it's gonna be special. I had a lot of teammates. Yeah, no, he's a great player. I know him since he's a little kid. Also, William Carvalho that played at Betis. A lot of teammates. Joao Mario, that was an Inter, is back to Sporting now. So it's gonna be a special encounter for me. Emotional game, of course, but I'm gonna be there to defend the cause of Luxembourg, and then after the game we are friends again. Exactly. That's how it works.
Yeah, so we'll see. I believe the first one is in March, right? So we still have a little bit of time.
A lot of time. There's still Christmas games.
Exactly. It's like quite a lot of time. We'll see what happens with Luxembourg. Back to Sparta then. Well, last week I just said it to Adil. quite an ugly win against
Yes.
Emmen, but you know, whether it's ugly or not, a win is a win. Do you expect a similar game against Willem II? Because they're also a team that's perhaps lower than they should be and struggling. Do you expect maybe another ugly game where you really have to fight for those 3 points?
I expect a tough game, but Willem II is a team that has really strong players up front, so I expect a little bit a different game, and of course we also have to play better football, try to play better football. The last weekend was really important, the 3 games, so when you are there in the field and you are up front and it's missing 15 minutes, then you have to fight for these 3 points. So these points were really important. So, but I expect a different game in Willem II, a little bit more open also, because Emmen was also in a different situation, is in a different situation, more desperation. So they need also points. So I expect a different game, but I believe in our team. Actually, I think we are able to go there and to take the 3 points. We don't have nothing to lose, and take advantage of a good moment.
Yeah, and if it gets to an ugly win again, then I'll guess you'll still be happy, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, yes, it's points, but we also are a team that would like to play good football. That's what we train. We have an identity, so if we can play good and take the points, even better. But sometimes the most important thing is, of course, to take the points.